A beautiful afternoon for a fist fight. We are live at the Impact. First up, the Bronze. This bout, an open-air outdoor stadium. What a venue for this contest.
It's hard. You've got to concentrate, preserve that energy, because when the heat's on you and you get hit, that's double heat.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be two that we're talking about. Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. This fighter told us yesterday, I don't get paid by the minute. I'm going to go in there and try and knock my opponent out as soon as possible.
How you deal with a slugger, you've got to use brain over brawn. Bull in a matador, pop, jab, move. Get them angry.
No rest for the weary. Nice job getting that punch through. Fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
The jab doesn't quite connect. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. You wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of a shot from that heavyweight. Throws the jab, but does not score. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute...
confident now.
Okay, I like that.
Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Good counter punching. This slugger has a unique mentality, doesn't he, Johnny? He just wants to win by knockout. He says if we go to the scorecards, it's a failure for me.
Sluggers will hit anything and everything. Your head, your ear, your elbow, your rib, your belly button. They are an absolute terror.
One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. Those counter punches have to hurt. Beautiful counter punch. You'd like to see more jabs. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. The straight right just misses. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
Dominance, without a doubt, made look so easy.
Come on, let him back into it.
Let's get it started in round 3. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Perfect counter shot. Punch, counter punch. Just misses with that jab. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. How about that time counter shot? You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. A very competitive round here so far.
Perfectly matched.
Oh my goodness, Johnny! Where was the defense? And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Threw a punch and just got countered. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Come on, let
Here we go to the 4th round. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Nice counter shot. Swing and a miss with that jab. There's a counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Oh, what a punch! Real good back and forth between these two fighters.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice counter. These are heavyweights, but I tell you what, that hand speed and footwork, they look like middleweights.
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, box him, frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it, he'll close you down.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Deontay Wilder rocked right now. He's just hold it right there. And Deontay Wilder just got clipped. That was almost a 10-8 round.
But he got complacent. The fight's not over yet.
And there's the bell for round 5. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That left hook misses. Both men step back for just a moment. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. That counter shot lands. And he scores with the counter. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you're there and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Tried to score with that hook, but missed. And this is incredible action from both of these heavyweights. They better start respecting each other's punching power. Nice counter shot. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need a knockout.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out.
Be smart when you go out there. Just get back.
There's the bell for round 6. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here. You can only take so much, and this guy wants no more. And that will do it. This fight is